All right, welcome to the deep dive.
Glad to be here.
Today we are really getting into what might be the single biggest barrier to making any kind of progress. I'm talking about that feeling of just waiting to start. Our mission is to look at the research that honestly just blows up the whole idea that you ever need to feel ready.
Right.
And the core claim we found across all these sources, it's a little confronting, actually.
It is.
It basically says you don't fail because you lack talent or a good idea. You fail because you never actually start.
Yeah.
The mental energy it takes to think about the perfect start is just, it's way bigger than the energy it takes to just do the first 10 minutes of work.
That is the insight right there. I mean, the research on executive function is so clear on this.
Oh, yeah.
If you're waiting for that, that big wave of motivation to hit you.
Right, or for total confidence.
Exactly. Or for the perfect detailed plan. You're not waiting. You're hiding.
Hiding from the work.
The literature just says it flat out. Ready is a lie. And perfectionism is just fear wearing a really nice suit.
Okay, so let's unpack that with a dose of reality.
Let's do it.
Think about anything you admire. A successful business, a great artist, even someone in incredible physical shape. What the data shows every single time is that all of those things, they started ugly.
So ugly. Yeah.
We're talking bad first drafts,
Yeah.
confusing first steps, absolute zero clarity, moments where they almost quit because it all felt so amateurish. But okay, let me push back on that for a second.
Please.
If we just accept that success starts ugly, are we just ignoring planning altogether? If I just leap, won't I waste a ton of time going in the wrong direction?
That's the crucial question, isn't it? And the sources hit this head on.
Okay.
The real difference between the people who do things and the people who just talk about them, it isn't the quality of their plan.
It's not the plan.
No, it's that the winners start before they feel prepared. They just get that most of the clarity you need doesn't come from a spreadsheet. It comes from the movement itself.
So planning isn't really progress.
It can feel like it, but actual movement.
Yeah.
That's what gives you the real data you need to make a better plan.
And this brings us right to the actionable part of this, the mental shift.
Yeah.
You have to stop asking that question that just paralyzes you, which is, what's the absolute best, most efficient way to start this huge thing?
You just have to throw that question out completely.
So what do you ask instead?
You swap it for something way more powerful because it's based on reducing friction.
Okay.
You ask, what is the simplest, tiniest action I can do right now without having to think about it?
Without thinking, I like that.
That little tiny step, that's the leverage point. That's how you build momentum.
And the examples in the sources, they're so concrete. They're designed to sneak past your own resistance. It's things like, just write one page.
Yeah.
Or not even that, just the subject line of that difficult email.
Just one paragraph.
Yeah. Or film one 10-minute video. It doesn't have to be good. Just film it.
Right.
Submit one job application.
That's it.
But I have a question about that. If I only start with 10 minutes or one bad paragraph, isn't there a risk that it feels so small, so inconsequential that I just stop, that I lose steam?
You'd think so, but what's fascinating is the mechanics of how it works in your brain.
Okay.
Starting big, it feels powerful. It feels like you're taking your ambitions seriously, but that's what triggers the fear response.
The amygdala.
Exactly. Starting small just bypasses it. It's so unthreatening that your brain doesn't fight back. You're generating momentum from tiny physical movement, not from big, scary planning.
You make the step so ridiculously small that it's actually harder to avoid it than to just do it.
You got it. Think about the first prototype of any amazing product. It was probably embarrassing, held together with tape, barely worked.
Right.
But that messy start is what showed them what to fix next, not the perfect blueprint.
So if you're listening to this and you've been holding on to a project, waiting for some kind of sign, or for the right time, the sources are crystal clear on this conversation. This is the permission you were waiting for.
It is. So what does this all mean for you? I think you just have to internalize this one thought.
What's that?
Start messy. Start scared. Start now. Because a bad, recoverable start beats a perfect plan that never leaves your head. Every single time.
A perfect plan that never leaves your head. That's a great way to put it. And that's our deep dive. Now go find that one small thing you can do before this is even 5 minutes old.